let your heart beat in time into the rhythm that you desire. Walk away. Heads too high and dreams inside and walk away. When closer, let it go, let it go. When closer, let it go, let it go.
Hi Ajit. Hi Ashwin.
Hello.
Good to have you on
Nice
the
to
show.
meet you.
Yeah, absolutely. And tell me one thing. What's this joy of little things? Usme se, what are those little things that give you so much of joy? I mean, how does it work for you?
I mean, it generally works like this. Like whatever we do on stage is he talks about the formal little things, and I talk about the little things which mean a lot to me.
Huh.
So please.
So what are the little things that make you happy,
It can
Ajit?
be anything from like a favorite corner of your favorite couch at home,
Huh.
or being with your friends, or
Playing music.
playing music. Yeah.
So, yeah, and
but
I talk.
Music
Or
is a
waking
big
up-
thing in your
yeah,
life.
But
Yeah.
waking up to tea in bed.
Okay.
Any of those little things that give you happiness.
Is he a little lazy?
Who he?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So he's like the driving force. He's like,
He's the one who wakes everyone up at 4 a.m. Get up, get up. We have flight. Get up, get up.
so he doesn't, let you enjoy your morning tea in peace types.
No, he doesn't do that. But like he's just that person who's just regular, who knows his time, who wakes up early in the morning at 6 to
And the
practice.
It doesn't look like it at all.
It's just because he's wearing shabby clothes. That's it.
How
call
about
it
you?
shabby.
How about you, Ashwin? What are the little things that make you really happy?
What makes me happy? I figure out friends. Yeah, when I'm sitting with friends, if there's a small fart, that is a little thing in general. It's just with friends and drinking beer in general. I mean, going to places, small things which you generally don't notice a lot, but it still is there in your whole life. That matters a lot to me.
You guys have specialized in making this music, which is the happy music. So, according to you, what are the ingredients that go in to make a happy music?
4 of us.
4 of us.
Yeah, happy people. and
Basically,
happy experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what.
How are you
it's
guys
not- it's not
different
like
from
we're
each
trying-
other? How are you guys different from each other? Like
we are
all 4
very
of you.
different. I mean, so we don't try and sit and so we should write a happy song. That's not how it goes. It's more like something that inspires. Maybe he's in the shower or he's in the washroom and he comes up with a line, and then 9 times out of
It's
10.
very peaceful there, by the way.
9 times out of 10, it turns out to be happy and something related to happiness. So I try to make the guitar lines and guitar work major based. I mean, talking musically.
I think it's generally about how we were brought up as well.
Okay.
I mean, the family has to do a lot with what we're making right now.
Okay.
I mean, if you go into my family, there's not a single time where there's not a smile in the face of everybody. We're just a happy bunch of people in that house. We're just going, even if it is my dad, even if it's my mom, even if it is his dad or his mom, it's just everybody is happy in general. So the situation that demands or whatever we make just ends up being happy kind of sorts. And to the people we play to, when we play happy music, we get a lot of smiles in
Energy
return.
back, yeah.
And it's super funny that he and the 2 other members of the band are actually metal. They were in metal bands before.
So it's like angst and anger
Yeah,
and
so
all.
they've turned from the whole
Frustration during college
angst
days, bro.
phase into a more.
And tell me about your other 2 band members, Pai and Pali. I mean, how are these? How different are they from the both of you? I mean, what are they
I don't
like?
know how they both ended up in a metal band, but especially Pali. Pali is the most fun element in the band. He is magic. So I was just telling a friend of ours, he's generally magic. He just turns the whole face of others into you can smile at that point of time. That's Pali Francis for us.
So I guess it's just a lot of happy bunch of guys getting together and forming a band. So it's a natural progression of your personalities.
And Pai, I mean, initially he was also mostly only playing metal, but then he's really adapted to our style and he's an inseparable member of our band. Yeah, he's.
Idle chai are toast are?
Anganilla.
Who's
Actually,
a sweet,
I'm toast.
syrupy chai, and who is the the dry, brittle toast. അങ്ങനെയൊന്നുമില്ല.
ഇല്ല.
Hey, where did you come up with this name? Yeah.
That was the general
Chai with
question
toast.
of why when chai with toast. It's almost like, asking...
It's such a very innovative, very creative name. It's an awesome name.
It's almost like asking Americans, where did you come up with Donald Trump?
How did this name happen? Tell me go back to those days when you were just forming the band and this name popped up and
so it always
tell me what really happened.
You have a show the next day and you need a name for the band.
Really? Okay.
So these guys were at a...
This is how many years ago? I mean, about
a year and a half.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, so we have a manager called Kishan John.
Okay.
He handles all the booking and logistics for us. It's because of him that we are hassle free in general.
Okay.
So him and me went to a bar, we sat together. 2 beers down, we're writing down names. We have like 101 names left for us. And the next day morning when we go back, we're like, these are all shit. This doesn't work.
Next day morning, that's the same day that you're going to have a gig. No,
there's no gig that day. This is not during the gig time. So we're just generally sitting down to have a band name. And the day before the gig, we go to a coffee shop. We sit there. We see the menu. We see a name. We're like, okay.
Acha, this is plagiarism, huh?
No, not plagiarism. So it was chai and toast. So we just put it together, and then on top of that,
and
one thing we related.
Yeah, that chai being Indian and toast being Western.
As in English.
So
just 4 brown boys playing
and
English folk.
Toast and chai are very English country, which relates to some of the...
Tell me more about your genre of music. I mean, there's a lot of indie alternative bands here, but how do you actually place yourself in the whole scenario?
We're not indie.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't call yourself indie at all.
I hate the word indie. Sometimes I don't know. It's just me. So not indie, not alternative. We make music what comes to us. We don't classify us into a genre. We just
but
the songs.
Musically speaking, I think we fall under folk, indie folk.
Indie.
No, not indie again, but like English folk, but mixed with our Indian roots, where we have.
Because on bottom, I was in a school group song choir kind of stuff. And I used to sing Bollywood songs at that point of time. I still like Bollywood songs. It's not like I don't like Bollywood songs. But, at that point of time, it was our roots were that. Like, I used to sing live music. I used to sing Carnatic music. I used to sing Bollywood songs. He used to listen to a lot of other stuff as well.
What kind of music did you listen to?
Similar things. What my parents... I used to listen to all the John Denver, Bob Dylan, what my dad used to listen to.
More into the western side.
And also all
Generation
the... Yeah. And also what a lot of classical Indian stuff.
A lot of classical Indian stuff.
Yeah, and some... even Malayalam songs and Bollywood songs, all that was part of.
How did you take this decision to come to music full time? Is it something which happened very early on? Or did that happen after you started the band?
It's been a long-term process in general. That's what I keep telling. Everybody asks us, it's just been 1.5 years since the band has been formed. But individually, every one of us has been in the music scene for past 7 years.
Okay.
It did not happen overnight for us. Probably from when I was in the college days itself, I used to have a band. Then I went to music school. I did my music business outside, came back. I still worked in the music industry in India. He had a band in school days.
You had a band in school days? Wow.
School, yeah. I just completed high school and then,
Yeah, so 11th and 12th, he was in Bali. So he used to have a band there. Then he did this solo project, which is an EP. What was it called again?
Convert Guns to Guitars.
Yeah. So all that happened. Pai was in the scene as a drummer for a long time. Pally has been a musician after school. So everybody has a musical background in general.
So it's just that, it's just incidental that all of you got together, because you had decided much early on to be in the music industry. But how did your parents, how did your folks?
It didn't really, for me personally, and people ask me how I got into this, how like my parents were supportive of me taking this whole decision to become a full-time musician. Honestly, like, it was never my plan initially to become a full-time musician. It just kind of happened for me, because one thing after another. I think if people like what you do, then opportunities open up naturally, and you just have to keep pushing yourself to do better, to be better at what you do. So initially, it was the band that I started in Bali, and which was doing well. And then I came back, I did a diploma in music. Then Raghu Dikshit called me to join his band. So I thought I'd do that. And
I mean, both of us were incidental,
yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, and then we worked on a song together, and When Tomatoes came up. And people started enjoying our music. So now I have enough things going on in the music industry that I can actually focus all my energies into that.
Yeah.
Because there is so much to do.
It's the same thing, but it's a different thing for me. I've always had a plan of being a full-time musician.
Okay.
It was always that focus of putting myself forward as a full-time musician, and I wanted to create something which is not being created before. Like, I wanted to push myself to be that band which comes forward and makes people happy, or whatever it is. Like, I wanted to bring a new sound in general.
You are on Facebook, and the whole world is out open for you. The youngsters would be reaching out to you in case if they are moved or affected by your music. Have you had any instance where someone has really reached out and spoken to you about the music, something which has touched their heart or
Yeah,
something?
there's been a bunch of them. I mean, we recently got a mail from Canada. I don't know, I barely remember his name. I don't want to disclose his name as well. So his father wrote to us saying he's an autistic child, and it's been after 5 to 7 years that his child started smiling, and that's because of our song. And he wrote to us saying it'd be beautiful if you could just put in a video, or just send in something that he'll be happy about it. He really likes you guys a lot, and he wants to talk to us FaceTime, and he's been writing those mails. He's been putting us messages on Facebook and all that. And recently something happened in Bangalore as well.
One of her friends, Sanjna, who used to attend our shows regularly in Bangalore. So she went to a school in Kashmir. Kashmir to teach for 3 months. And a song that she was teaching all the students who had never been exposed to anything online, any technology as such. So they were actually viewing videos like, what is this? Is it actually someone on the screen? That's their reaction to videos on YouTube. So it's completely away from everything. You have to go 3 hours on a horse to reach that school. And so she went, and this was Firefly was a song that she taught all the students in the school.
And the students.
And even now she says
one of her friends went there.
Yeah, one of her friends went there, and for assembly they were still singing this song.
So the school assembly, they sing Firefly as their song.
Really? I mean, that must be so rewarding. I mean, must be.
They send us a video also, and they have a huge hoarding of lyrics which is kept in the school of Firefly.
You can find the video on YouTube if you just search Haji Public School.
Kashmir, Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly.
Awesome. I mean, I'm actually speechless because I can't imagine what the sense of satisfaction.
Yeah.
Absolutely, the sense of satisfaction, and it's better than having any award. I mean, it's even bigger than that.
And not only that, recently when we played Bangalore,
it was a corporate show. Yeah,
a general corporate show. We were just playing there. It was a launch gig, and
half the people.
We're just walking by.
It
was inside a mall. So there's this one kid who stood there, and his sister. And after the show, she just came and told us if we can take a picture with him. He's autistic, and if we can take a picture with him. It's been after a while that he smiled, and he's been happy about things. He just saw us, and he just wants to hug us, and he just wants to be around. And we took a picture with him.
And that made the gig also special.
Yeah, special, very special.
It's certain experiences like that which inspire you to.
Thank you so much for being a part of the Happiness Project. I'm sure you're going to make a lot many people happy with your music.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful World is such a fantastic song. I mean, the moment I heard it, I know I was just beaming. I think it's lovely music that you are making, and in today's world where there are lots of issues, I guess it has a very, very relevant place in society as well, especially for youngsters. So thank you for making such music, and I hope you continue to do so as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ashwin. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ajit. Lovely
Thank you
talking
so
to you
much.
both. Thank you.